Two teams from Hampton Roads will play for state titles tomorrow, and we start in Group 6A. Oscar Smith back in the state title game for the first time in 2 years, and the Tigers are trying for their third championship in 7 years when they take on Westfield from Northern Virginia. Some people have said that Oscar Smith has overachieved this year. 3 of its victories were by a combined 4 points. It also scored what many say was an upset when the Tigers defeated nationally ranked Ocean Lakes a couple of weeks ago. Westfield has won 2 state titles in the last 12 years, and Oscar Smith coach Richard Morgan says tomorrow's matchup will be intriguing because of the 2 similarities between the teams.
It's almost like a mirror image. They're up by D.C. and we're down here by the ocean, and we got different color uniforms. But other than that, it's like a mirror image. They play great defense. They fly around. They're well coached. They play for each other. They give everything they got on every single play. It's like we're playing ourselves. So like I told the kids, how hard would it be to beat Oscar Smith? Because that's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to beat a team just like you this Saturday. So that's the mindset. You're going to have to take on somebody that's going to fight just as much as you're going to fight. And whoever wants it more is left standing at the end is going to take it. But I got a lot of respect for Westfield. They do it the right way. They're a classy program. And like I said, it's like looking in a mirror. We play exactly the same.
The last time Oscar Smith was in the state title game 2 years ago, the Tigers lost to Centerville. Quarterback Sean Mitchell, now a junior, was the starter as a freshman in that game, but he's matured and his role has expanded.
The game has definitely slowed down. My reads are getting quicker. I'm, more accurate and things like that. So I think coming in from this perspective than from my freshman year, I'm definitely prepared. The team is definitely on my back. Whether last time it was I was the guy who I had to manage the game. Now I have to be a leader this year.
13-1 Westfield against 13-0 Oscar Smith for the 6A state title. Kickoff 4:07 at UVA's Scott Stadium. This was the scene in Norfolk this morning. Lake Taylor High School on its way to the hills of Lynchburg as it tries for its 2nd consecutive state championship. Lake Taylor, winners of 29 games in a row, going back to the state title game when the Titans take on Salem from near Roanoke at Liberty University in the 4A game. This is a rematch of last year's state championship, and like last year, both teams undefeated heading into the big game. Both teams have been dominating this year. Lake Taylor outscored its opponents by an average of 33 points per game. Salem outscored its opponents by an average of 35 points per game. Lake Taylor ready to finish the job tomorrow.
We're very happy to be going to the state championship title game. I have my players, they're my sons, and I have my coaches, my brothers, they're all with me today, and we're ready to go into, it's a business meeting. It's a serious matter. It's all about business. We're going to represent our school, our city, and our families, and it's about business.
All season we've went through practices, we know our assignments, we know what we have to do, we know what's required of us and what's demanded by our coach. I mean, there's no if, and, or buts about it. I believe that we're ready.
Salem against Lake Taylor for the 4A state title tomorrow at Liberty University. And on a side note here, Hank Sawyer's wife, Sandra Sawyer, has 3 state titles as the Lake Taylor girls basketball coach, so Hank going for his 3rd state title to match his wife.